Well, before we get into it, I can see your messages coming in. I can see somebody saying hashtag let's talk. Hello guys. Napenda vile mmeingia show na psych with that ka classic tukawake by K-Rapt. Okay. Anyway, girls, you look good kama kawaida. Enjoying the show out of Dago. It's Kid Melody. Oh, you're from Dagoretti? Me too. Okay. I can see somebody saying, Niaje, shout out to Shah and Bobby. Lovebirds. Okay, lovebirds. I hope you have connected, you two, okay? Sha, Bobby is thinking about you. Bobby, Sha is thinking about you.
I see someone else who goes by the name of Lillian saying, I am new here. Hi, Lillian. Welcome. Welcome to the club. This is what we call Club Let's Talk, and you are part of us now, and we love you for being here. I see someone else saying, hi, guys. Imagine kufake illness ndio when they're home. Watch Let's Talk. Alafu nafika and there are no lights. I pity my boss. Oh. Love you, ladies. I feel so bad for you.
I love the dedication.
I feel so bad for you. The fact that enda kwa neighbor, ama uibe tokens. I don't know how else to help you. But you can still stream us live. We are always online. You can catch us on the social media handle Facebook, where it's always streaming live. And you can still watch the show. We love you. We can buy you bundles in spirit. Yani in spirit tutakununulia bundles. I see someone else saying Madini Classic and Pretty Vishi wana to enjoy. Tu kwa mtandao. And I completely agree with you. And a few other messages coming in. We shall read more. But right about now, let's switch up gears. It is Talk That Talk Thursday. And what is the topic today?
How men cooking spices up the relationship.
Chai!
Ooh, there is something attractive about a man cooking. If you follow me on Instagram and look at the people I follow, it's just those men who are cooking. And I have no shame.
Done.
Except Dennis Ombati. He's too vigorous. No, there's this Italian guy who makes desserts and he's always doing very suggestive things with
Wow.
I digress, however. Now, from the minute you're born, you're always told, especially as a babe, the way to a man's heart is through the stomach. Jitume, pika. If you cannot cook, you're not marriage material, blah, 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 blah. But what is the way to a woman's heart? Okay? Apart from shopping, it is also cooking. The small things men do. Let me tell you, it is so attractive when a man knows his way around the kitchen. Because let me tell you, when I get off work and I get home and I find Baba Liam has cooked for his child, cooked for himself, and then I get home and I just serve myself and eat, and I'm like, sploosh. Damn, sploosh. Damn, I made the right choice. Sploosh. Yeah. So it's just attractive. So for the men watching, it's time to get into the kitchen. It's time to stop being, I want food cooked when I get home. You, especially in this day and age, you and your partner are both going to work. You expect her to brave the traffic on Mombasa Road and come home and cook for you. And maybe you have been home the whole day. It is just not practical. So, men cooking spices up the relationship.
Absolutely. That's why the song says, in the kitchen versus twisting like a stir fry. In the chick. I'm telling you, when you see a man doing this,
and they just flip it.
It's like, and the pancake just lands. It's important. It's important. And we love it. Absolutely love it. Although I did see something very interesting, and I think you may have seen it too. The story of the girl who apparently also did the same thing, braved the traffic, akapita hiyo Mombasa Road, amekazana, ametoka kazi, got home and cooked for the man. The man had asked for her to cook fish, but she decided to cook beef. So he came home, looked at the food, and he's like, I thought I asked you to make fish. And the girl is like, wait, what? No, I didn't have the time to go to the market and get fish. You know what the man did, the audacity? He apparently called this other girl. I kept telling you, guys, man, it will embarrass you. Calls this other girl. And then he's like, hey, I've come home and huyu mwanamke hajanipikia fish. She's like, oh, actually, I just made fish for dinner. You can come by. Imagine the audacity.
He went.
He left
Guy.
And her nice cabbage.
How to be left.
So I feel like we do go to extremes with this narrative of women have to cook for you. Because I don't see why this man full well had been told, by they I've not made fish, I've made this and this and this,
Yeah.
couldn't have gone to that market he's asking her to go to and bring that fish. If you bring it home, I will cook. You know, don't start embarrassing me and making me feel like I'm less than simply because I do not adhere to what your standards are.
True.
And in the same way, we can start cooking this food because, as you have been told, it's very romantic. Imagine coming home, you are tired, eh? Like Baba Liam over here, respect to that man, baby. Mad respect, Baba Liam. Because sometimes we're just like out and then Turi is like, I don't want to pick. You're like, baby, I'm coming home late. And then she gets home and immediately she gets home, she's like, I can imagine he cooked. He cooked 2 different meals. One for us and one for the child because the child doesn't eat the same. A man who has the ability to cook 2 separate meals in one night.
Imagine.
Eh?
And let me tell you,
romantic,
when a man does things like this,
romantic.
it's easier for a woman to submit.
Yes.
Now, can you hear me? Am I preaching? You're able to submit because this person has given you the room to. But Mimi, if I come in your kichwa ngumu and you're doing the most, after Mimi will be kichwa ngumu. It's just like that.
It really is. But it's also an interesting way of showing like how much they love you and care for you.
True.
And especially when you're sick. I don't know, there's something about someone feeding you when you're sick that just feels like the world has parted the clouds and the angels are singing.
Exactly.
Like you can literally not get out of bed and this man is just, hey, because I mean, I love when I'm sick, but I'm not going to lie to you. It's usually one of my favorite seasons. When I'm sick, I am forced to stay in bed and I get breakfast in bed, lunch in bed, dinner in bed.
Kula
And
ndio kunywa
as
dawa.
maji umekunywa ndio hii, dawa ndio hii. Yani you're pampered nicely, you know? Or like on Sundays when we're just like, I wake up really late on Sundays, I'm not gonna lie. Like at 10, 10:30 sometimes, because I'm just tired and lazy, you know?
It's a day of
You
rest.
wake up in the morning and unamshangwa na hiyo smell, you know? Utari to sausages, utuoni tunini, tumayai, tumeiva. And it just makes you feel so loved
Yeah.
and so cared for because like this person doesn't feel the need to wait for you to wake up and do all of these things. They do it for you preemptively. And how much more do you appreciate that man who takes care of you like that?
100.
Hi.
100.
Hi.
And also, it's like there's no need for a house manager. There's really no need for a house manager. And I remember like postpartum, like when Liam was just been born, and I just didn't want a stranger in the house. But then me, I had issues. I was very problematic.
Mtoto
I didn't want
ataibiwa.
any stranger in the house, and I just wanted this to just be us, me, my child, and my partner. And this man would just like wake up and clean the house, and then I'm calling my mom. She's like, "Ulipata house help?" I'm like, "No, Vic does everything." Like, what? What are you talking about? I'm like, "Yeah, it's his child too." So it just, it saves if you're a penny pincher. It saves money. It saves money for the man to actually take up some of these tasks.
Absolutely. And another very important thing, because like again, people are different, people prefer different meals and stuff like that. And you find that in some cases, women tunapendanga kuweka mafuta. Bebe, you've seen when mafuta was ishaing and guys were being rationed for. As in women, we like to add spices. You will add the whole bottle if you're asked. But like you find when men cook, they use very little spices oftentimes, and the food is, to be honest, usually way more healthier. I'm not gonna lie, it's way healthier. So it's an interesting way of mixing up ideas and ways of doing it such that you end up having a healthy meal at the end of the day. You find men always make the most. Hey, hiyo chakula bedhi na hango imekuwa nini?
Inakuanga tamu,
As in, we use the same spices. You use the same spices and it's never changes. It never tastes the same. I don't understand it. Even to my eye. Ushafikia mayai na bachelor.
Even pancakes are different.
It's like, what are you
to make them the same way?
Which recipe is this you're using? So yeah, it's an interesting way of trying to balance out meals, especially with and men tend to be like very gym people, so they'll try and keep the calories low and all of these things. They're very particular with their food. I'm not saying women aren't, but you find that a lot more times it's men who are more on the healthier spectrum than women. So it can help with keeping your household healthy.
True. And men who cook just come off as strong and independent.
Rah.
Very independent. And you see your mama's boy. It just trickles down to being